Yo guys, hi everyone. Let me check if we are live right now. Yes, we are live and everything is good. Yeah, hi everyone. This is Tuesday and we are here live with Serk. We're talking about this amazing project that everyone noticed. Of course, they had no chance to not notice that normies. And you see, Serk, like we actually prepared, guys. Serk created this beautiful background, especially for you, so it will be aesthetically pleasing to watch that. I created video at start. I wore this jacket, so it will be.
It's a serious business now.
Style. So please, if you're watching us right now, write something in the comments. Uh, Put some like because we still have no notifications for live streams. We're starting to broadcast in the emptiness, and no one knows that we started. So if you're watching it right now, just simple like from you will help us. And also, if you're watching right now, probably you may be watching that, and better for you to jump on YouTube and watch there. And we're here right now on YouTube. I got amazing actually comment previously that guys, you starting to talk immediately from the start, from the first seconds, but you're never introducing yourself. So I will introduce myself. My name is Ira. I'm doing live streams for a year. I'm interviewing founders, artists, writers, creative people, and we talk about their projects. We talk about their life. We talk about what interest for them, and yeah, just about simple lifestyle too. And today I have an amazing guest, Serk. He's an artist, and he will, of course, tell about himself as well. But at first, hi, how are you?
Hello, Vera. Thank you for having me in this stream because I watch your streams. You do really amazing job because it's both entertaining and also have really good knowledge base with the founders and artists and projects. I got to learn more about what others doing thanks to your streams. I'm Cirque. I'm an artist. I live in Germany. I'm 36 years old and I started NFTs in 2021 in April actually. And I started as an one-on-one artist. I created artwork and minted on Foundation and other platforms which are closed so far recently. And then I started to create generative arts in 2023 and 4, starting with the silhouettes. And now I'm working on the Normies collection. So I'm really excited for this stream. Yeah.
Thank you so much. I like your background, by the way. I told you this on the backstage, and this is so unusual that you have these colorful pictures on your background, but your personal collection, it's black and white. You know, it's in pixels. It's like completely different vibe from what you have on the background. And
Yeah,
your previous collection with the lines, which I loved as well. It's black and white too. How? How's it
yeah,
happen?
I'm really big fan of catering. Those are signed editions of catering. I got 70 of them in my home. I bought from an auction. When it comes to my style and the colorful background of mine, color is hard to work with. You know, it requires too many educational process. And before launching Normies, I bought a color study book, which is 600 pages of book. I read all of this, and I ended up with black and white collection because in color you can fail. You can just cannot tease eyes, or it's hard to use colors. So I just choose to go minimalistic with the silhouettes and also normies as well.
I agree with you. Also, I noticed, but I always comparing, I like to watch art, I like different artists, and I like, even if I don't want to compare, I'm comparing like artists who only starting and adult artists, if you can say so. So the difference in colors are huge, and I can't even say what the difference, but colors from artists who only starting, probably experimenting still, they look more cheap. So with color, it's like completely, hard work to manage how to make it combine with each other. You know how to make this color right on the tone and stuff. So yeah, I agree with you. it's it's very very skill
Yeah.
based.
There's a good saying like if you cannot achieve something, you can just use minimalistic. But after using black and white colors in normies, we used many things that other projects haven't done yet, or being the first of some other implementations. I really like to challenge using like two colors, but too many variations, and 10K.
Mhm.
All are one-on-one pieces, and having them customized by holders is just another level of creativity and implementation to the NFT collection. I choose black and white, and I let collectors to uh, play with those NFTs actually.
I love to hear it, and I love how your collectors experimenting with their yeah, art pieces, and not only themselves in their art, but also in canvas, because you gave them this opportunity to experiment, to create something on their own. But we will come to this, and also I have a question, because previous live stream I made with Lorenza. He's a graffiti artist. He making
Mhm,
this wall of NFT. Art in New York, and he told me you started as a graffiti artist as well. So it's
mhm.
probably you experimented with the colors. So how this started for you?
It's actually it's about I started art in graffiti, to be honest, in 2004. I was 14 years old, and we got a friendship and hood in our neighborhood. Like we have friends, and we were going out playing kids. We were the kids playing outside instead of using iPads. We had friendships. We had some strong roots, and you know and at some point I started to listen rap music, and I also write some rap music and sing
Wow.
some rap music back in the days when I was a kid, maybe a teenager. And then I explored graffiti, and it was a cool story because we had an art lesson in our school when I was 14 years old. Our teacher told us to draw letters, in a proper way. For example, A, B, C, and all my letters was like not exactly what it should be looking, and it was bubbly, and our was not perfect. And he at some point she said like, maybe you should try graffiti, because graffiti you switch the words and letters in a different form. I just look around with the graffiti books and the magazines, and I explored like, yeah, there's a graffiti thing I can just explore. And then I bought paints. Like mostly, I was using black because the other colors was more expensive when I was where I was living. For example, black is mostly used for everyone. It was, for example, it's €5, but the other colors 7, 8, 10 maybe. With my pocket money, I could only afford black colors, and I
Mhm.
painted mostly black when I was doing graffiti. Maybe it's the reason why I still choose black in my collections and artworks.
That's so interesting, and interesting that you started to draw when you was a teenager, because I believe, like, that's my personal, beliefs, that exactly when you're teenager, you're the most creative, and all your personality based on then then on your 14 years old version, and you just can't help this 14 years old version to shine, to to try new ways to be more successful. But basically that's their core, your core. So what inspired you the most back then? Was it like love stories? Was it like just politics maybe, or something else, or other artists, or I don't know?
First, I read too many magazines. Back in the days, we were buying monthly magazines of hip hop and rap culture and hip hop culture, street culture, and I saw too many graffiti on the back page of this articles and other stuff. Then
Mhm.
it was just 2 pages. Like if there's 100 pages of the this magazine, 2 pages of graffiti, and I said there are not too many graffiti things, but they were looking good. So I just explored Banksy and the King Robo from United Kingdom, and these are the greatest graffiti and street artists, like showing some political ways, because I was born in Turkey, and there were too many political uh, frustration and also complexity, and I used my art to reflect my opinions about the politics and the broken culture in a city or country. So it was a reason why I explored graffiti on the street, because when you are doing graffiti, you don't ask permission. It's just a wall and your paint, and you should uh, find the right time to complete it in 2 minutes or maybe 3 minutes maximum, because police can come and just neighbors can see and call the police. You should be fast. You should be doing it really nice, because you are doing one and then you go tomorrow, on the other day you just doing one more, because you want to spread your name and your opinion. So it's really a tricky, hard task to be a graffiti artist if you are choosing to be illegal. But there are too many artists also doing murals, like lift using lift, and I also appreciate and respect that. But I am on the dark side of the street art, having some fun and having some excitement on the streets is just I really love to have it on the street as well.
That's amazing take. Thank you so much. And I see like one of members of your community, Web Mix. Sorry if I pronounce it wrong. Writing like street art awakening, and I found out that you have a lot of street artists in the community, and I will ask about that as well. But today I was. Um, watching video on YouTube about after destructing art. And this is so interesting. I like super bad at names. I don't know. All my friends have autism or what, but they're super good at names, and I don't remember any name, even if I've heard it like minute ago. And the thing is, the artist from like previous century, he was drawing art, knowing or like intentionally making it to distract after some time. So it will be like gone after some time, and it's existing only now in the moment. So I found out this concept is so interesting, and I was asking myself, what like at first graffiti is the same art, right? Like once you
Mhm.
draw it, next day it's like completely erased by government or something like that, or someone else draw your art next to that. And I thought about this concept in NFTs. Can it exist in NFTs if someone will create some project that will be deleted after like months or like a year maybe, and you have only this time to exist with this project? Would it be interesting for you and community or not? How to make it interesting, and it's just an interesting task.
Actually, there was a collection. There was a one-on-one piece created by Normies developer Yiğit Duman, which is you can vandalize the canvas. It's also on-chain art. It's called Rothko on pennies, and uh, you can contribute to the artwork by sending little amount of tokens, Ethereum actually, like 0.005 cent of Ethereum in bulk transactions. If you find the right amount to transfer, and it changed the artwork itself. I saw too many people found the right amount of tokens, and I was the holder of this NFT. And one day I wake up and someone just vandalized my one-on-one artwork that I collected, and next day someone is fixing the broken parts. It was also pixel art, like a big Rothko painting in pixel version, and it was really good experience.
This is so interesting. I knew that you will have something to say about that. Yeah, that's cool. So interesting that you moved from Turkey to Germany then. And I know also that in Germany you have a huge culture, graffiti, street art, and everything. So was you completely like completely No, not this word. Was you like integrated into this art atmosphere from the start? Like started to like create with German guys, and how it's this
After
happened?
moving Germany, to be honest, I haven't focused on the graffiti and street art part
Mhm.
because I know German, but to be communicating with native people, you should like know the slang, and street culture is something
Yeah.
different and different accents. I just tried myself. I just painted by myself the legal and illegal walls as well in Germany. But there are a really big community in Germany in terms of street art and art culture. We are visiting art galleries with my wife, mostly like twice a month. So it's really fun to find kind that approach in the Germany in terms of art.
Yes, art and music also. You have like huge this techno culture, and I have the girl who's connected with the art culture, street art culture, and music. If I'm not mistaken, she even has her own radio or something like that. So it's really interesting in Germany how you guys live in, and
Yeah.
you said about slang, and this is interesting too because to completely immerse yourself into a new country, and I know this is a foreigner in a new country as well. You like to have local friends, to live normal life. You need also be culturally educated about country, like, and it's almost like it's not almost it's impossible to make from the first years. You need like years and years and years to build this
Mhm.
cultural background, to understand not only the language in which like people speak, but also to understand the like context and stuff. So what do you think about art? How do you think art is mm, everyone can understand art from each country, or you still have your own niche when you draw on something and want to show
I
people?
think there are some niche by regions, not only country, but for depending on the region. For example, if you are from a city or country where war is happening, you can 100% see the idea behind the artwork, even even if there is no blood or war and tanks or soldiers, but you can understand the meaning behind this colors, color choices, and also lines that are frustrated and just psychologically people are integrating those things in their artworks. I collected more than 1,000 artworks from one-on-one artists since 2021. I really know what it means. For example, some people, some artists that are creating artwork from Turkey, I see their artworks is about like revolution or uh, striking the ideas against the government. You can feel it even if it's a black and white photography, and you can see someone is just out of the frame and or out of the main subject, and it's making some movement, making some revolutionary thing on the frame. So it depends on where you live. In Germany, as you said, there is a rave culture since 90s, maybe 80s, like trance music. They exactly build the tools and the music things. Like they just build the structure of how you can enjoy the music. Even if you watch a kid cartoon back in the 90s, you can hear the rave music back in the background. Like kids grown up in this way, so they are integrated to the rave. And I think rave is, or techno music is just the soul of the streets as well, because they raised and they did it to be against something or to create a culture. I also, after moving to Germany, I bought a DJ set, and I'm experiencing this like weekly or twice or three times a week. I'm creating my own tracks. I'm mixing my musics. It's kind of depends on where you live and what culture you are exposed to. So it's related to the region. I
I agree with you, and yeah, thank you for sharing. But I just noticed that I didn't rename the name of the space, guys.
It's
I'm
okay.
so sorry. Oh my god, I believe like if I will change it right now, it's nothing will change. I'm so sorry. Wow.
I think it's okay. People see us, and it's related to Laura Masna, so he's also our friend. I'm happy to be there.
Guys, I'm sorry, but I hope you're able to find us. It means everything is good. So yeah, I will rename it on YouTube only. Yeah, but Sierra, it's amazing conversation. I feel like I can talk with you, for a long about all this stuff and the art and your personal way because it's super interesting. But let's move to normies because people here waiting probably for some updates, for some information and. Yeah, talking about niche. Talking. By the way, is it your piece, Jesus, or someone
No,
else?
this is mine. This is my PFP actually. This is
Yeah.
e-ink. We will talk about it later, but I just wanted to like get some more excitement of what we are talking to the audience because they know what e-ink means. They are excited about it.
Yeah, yeah. So continue talking about niche. You had your own community before, and I noticed you myself. I think I don't. Yeah, no, I remember from the post when you talk about how brain waves. If I'm not mistaken, you even had video about that.
Mhm.
How brain waves can create their own art and stuff, and it was so interesting because I really miss. The times when artists not only publishing art on chain but actually experimenting with them. They try to create some layers of layers of layers, what we just
Mhm.
talked about as well. And this is so interesting, and I catch the same vibes from you that you trying to build on tech, build together with yeah, technology to bring something new and fresh in art. And I thought like, oh my god, this is so cool. Then time passed and I noticed like later on that you started to build this waves project, and then only somehow it's escalated, and you posted I think only twice or like few times about normies, and people like, oh my god, yes. For some reason they were so excited from the start. So who's like, do you consider yourself like as a niche artist, and do you have like your group of people with who you connected with, or it's like your art for everyone, how you watched it yourself?
To be honest, I'm not calling myself niche artist because
Mhm.
this category is too wide, and you can add many things to that category. I call myself as an experimental artist because the project you mentioned, the using brainwaves to create artwork, is which was in NFC Lisbon last year in a booth, like in a screen, and I saw too many people just wearing the device, EEG device actually, and their brain, without doing anything, they just stand and just close their eyes, and their brain waves creating the artwork in real time. And it's also same as the normies. I always want collectors and the art holders to be involved in the art they create or art they collect. Half part of the Veil of Echoes was mine, my process, my structure I created to create this artwork, and the second part is the collector that wears the device and record a session and sending to me to create the final artwork. I really care about this because uh, I'm not the new guy in Web3. I was here since 2021, and I'm fully in Web3. Like I left my job. I was a CTO back in the days in a big e-commerce company. When I left my job and I fully focused on Web3, then I saw how the culture is building, like CryptoPunks, Bored Apes, and other big projects and a big the communities that how they are doing this. So I started collecting art, the money that I made from selling my own art, and at some point I became a collector more than artist in public facing. People thought that I am a collector, but also I create art. But it's vice versa. I started by creating art, and after making money by selling my art, I started to collect and I collect too many PFPs. I still hold too many of them in my own wallet and vault. I also have CryptoPunk, too many Good Vibes Club and Chimpers, etc. I'm also a member of these communities. I know how to build a community, to be honest. After that, when I posted about normies, it
Mhm.
was not an NFT project announcement. It was not it was just a website that you can just click the link to generate, and it generates you a normie. And
Mhm.
as a result, people requested like it could be a nice NFT collection. You think about launching a collection on with these images. They people were excited about it. So after maybe a week or 2 weeks later, after this post, we launched the collection with our developer Heat. We made it fully on chain and added canvas, etc.
Mhm. I see a lot of comments from the guys. They supporting you, and
Yeah.
also, what I noticed in the collection you're building, in the community that you're building, that other projects, like at first, most of the people, they're passive, right? They don't want to do nothing. They want to consume only, or like get profit only, and that's it. Like creative people, like they're not like a huge percentage. Maybe in Web3 it's bigger, but still. And most of the project, they also make you work hard to get at least something in their project, and they exhaust you with this. You need to learn our lore, their lore.
Yeah.
You need to do that, and you need to do that, and you understand, like, you need to be so immersed into this project that you will forget about any other project and why you even need to do that. Like, this is too exhausting and not like rewarding at all, especially right now. And somehow you created like opposite. You're not pushing anyone to create nothing. You're not pushing anyone to explore this lore, like at first go to this page and learn everything there and pass these tests and stuff. No, you don't push anyone to do anything, but people themselves want to do and build with you. How does it happen? How you collected such an amazing people around, and how you made them want to create together with you?
Uh, I will be honest. I worked in marketing like 7 or 8 years. Like I know how to market anything. Like I can even market this $5 of ink that I already did. Like people are buying and using this free open source GitHub repo that I created, and it's really amazing and useful. And when it comes to NFTs, as you said, there are too many projects requesting you to tattoo a collection. Like what the fuck? Why I should tattoo your NFT, or why I should shower on the douche wearing some wizard clothes? Back in the 2023, we saw too many people are showering or drinking beer from the shoes. It's just maybe it's their culture. It's not about us. We are not just the guys trying people to be in the weird situations. I just wanted them to go in the website. I expect nothing. Then they create, because we had a rate limit in the website. Also, you could create 5 normies per hour, I think. And people created. People just made their PFP on X. And I said, okay, there are too many PFPs, normie PFPs before launching the collection. We had like 3K X accounts made their PFPs normies before the launch. I posted like, if you make your PFP normie that you generated from our website and send me a DM, I will check one day before the launch. If your PFP is still normie, if there's a wallet in your message, I will add your to whitelist. That was it. We didn't run any raffles or something else. We just added a few communities that are Chimpers, Meebits, and Good Vibes Club, Mooncats, Punks, and Bored Apes. Some other collections was also there, and Smalls, etc. And we collaborated with them because I really wanted them to be a normie holder, because I love the holders of these collections, and I knew that we can build something really nice together. So I choose these collections to be in the whitelist without question, and also people who PFP their normies before the launch. It was the only criterion.
That's interesting. I believe like a lot of NFT projects before they used the same mechanic, right? They were inviting people like KLs, influencers, or just people who interesting for them, personally, and like good vibes. If I'm yes, I'm not mistaken. Good vibes built the same way. They were invited everyone personally, and still when some founders asking me like should we hire some team to promote our project and everything, I'm telling them that they are lazy, because only you as a founder can attract right people by inviting them one per one, having the calls, having DMs with them and stuff. So
Mhm.
yeah, I agree with your take. And yeah, about normies, you and like maybe like starting from the market, because market right now is pumping. I
Mhm.
believe like this is not a real pump at all, because I was
Yeah.
like I saw prices going up and I was like, oh my god, should I buy like everything like right now, what's going on? But then I went to a balcony to smoke my cigarette, and I was like standing there and like, what actually happening? Like, do we have more people? No. Do we have like projects that creating something extremely new? They giving everyone visas. They giving like some good utilities to everyone. Still no, it's everything the same. So it's like probably fake pump, and I don't need to worry. So right now prices go and slow it down again. So I'm like was right. But you also said like you building something different from other NFT collections, and
Mhm.
how you can explain that, yeah, or tell about that more.
Yeah, normies is I don't know. It can take hours, but I will keep it short. What we created with normies that makes us normies, to be honest. First of all, the name normies we call the people who are just normal. Like they don't even care about crypto. They take crypto as a fraud or scam, and they're just living their life and they just don't think about everything. Like they're just really normal people. Before NFTs, we were also, all of us, before Bitcoin, we were all normies actually. After joining some communities and exploring Bitcoin's white paper and exploring Ethereum's ICO and other stuff, we just read it and we just be in the crypto ecosystem, because we learned something. We learned this is the future of finance, and we are here to put our effort and be the part of the revolution of this economy. But there are too many normies. Not the collection of normies, but the human normies outside. They are
Mm.
just trying to find their way to explore this part of the world, because only like 0.5% of the world of the population is using crypto and or like loves crypto, I can say. But our goal is to make this more reachable and more understandable by many people. Even if you are colorblind, you can see normies because they're black and white, and it's open to everyone. Just if you are colorblind, or if you are even blind, you can use Braille alphabet to see the normie, or you can use highlighted kind of thing to see the normie, and it's only possible in normies collection. Like
Mhm.
uh, you cannot give someone a color vision. There are technologies can do, but our aim is to build together with normal people, with the real builders who are our holders, and we want to merge this gap, and we want to close this gap by expanding normies to the streets. Why we are choosing being street art? Because I'm coming from the street art culture, and we have too many, as you said, street artists, graffiti artists around the world, and they are willingly doing their graffitis, murals on the walls, and they're putting our slogans like "One normie can change the world." And the uh, expectation from this is just more people to see this slogan, and then maybe they can just explore what we are doing. Just make a search on Google and see our articles, and this technology of AI agents, of being fully on chain and Ethereum blockchain, can maybe attract their uh, inner child, and then we can onboard them as well in the blockchain.
I absolutely love it. And by the way, I wanted to say that if you want to screen share and show something, while we're talking, you can do that. I will put this beautiful template that you created. And yeah, I agree with you because, like, I believe like half a year ago when it was like InfoFi slop, in crypto, Twitter, and everything was so boring for me because I don't like this AI written articles about projects that never you will use but just to write, write just to write and stuff. And it was so boring in 2025 here. So I was like going to more on Instagram to search on web 2 artists and just I find out that people who we call normies actually even more how to say it, um, they understand more than we actually maybe do because they really want to see some beautiful art. They highly respect technology. They highly respect technology in art. They respect experimenting and how other artists can combine stuff. And realize that we actually by telling like we are web 3, we are so much cooler than you don't understand nothing, we are so high technology people and stuff, we scaring them, and we're scaring them by numbers. For us it's a flex, this collection, this floor price, this collection, this floor price. But we're scaring people because they don't want to hear nothing about prices, they want to see art. And this is beautiful that you said and that you understand in that, because also a lot of my friends, they're some of them entrepreneurs, and they wanted to enter crypto as well, but they was disappointed, very disappointed, because they realized like people create nothing, they sell in just jpegs and then disappearing,
Mhm.
and it was like that. So yeah, if they will see a project like yours and that you actually combine technology with the art, that you actually appearing on these events, that you actually giving your community opportunity to grow with you, I think it will amazing entry for them to start exploring and give a chance for crypto once again.
Yeah, it's basically the capitals and big capitals like the entrepreneurs and the billionaires, millionaires was entering to NFTs and also like crypto, but it depends on what they expect. They mostly buy the blue chip collections. They have rights because they are proven themselves. Like I see too many capitals like some big money holders. They choose someone to create their art collections, and then they just buy CryptoPunks, Grifters, and Bored Apes. Sometimes maybe Autoglyphs and Fidenza, or uh, they just buy this. But at some point, there will be a phase that uh, these creators will also be adding creators for them that exploring new collections like normies, because we made quite a lot volume, like 1150 around this kind of Ethereum volume, and it's second creator for these capitals, and we'll explore normies, maybe Dalmundos, maybe human resources, or crypto fish, because these are the collections that are really working hard behind the scenes, but these are just uh, for them not proven themselves so far. So I think there will be some bridge between this relatively small collections that to be onboarded institutions or this kind of big capital holder people. So
Mhm.
yeah, I think we will see something like this very soon.
Oh, that's interesting. I need to pay attention to that. Interesting. Thank you for the alpha. Okay, now alpha on normies. Do you want to share something about the project, what you building right now for the community, or I
Uh, we are really focused on recently on agentic NFTs. It's kind of complicated,
Mhm.
and you probably made your research, and because you are active and trying to catch up everything happening in NFTs. But there are too many people just had no idea, because even the smart contract standards of agentic NFTs are really new, like 3 or 4 months ago they launched, and there are only few collections trying to catch up this agentic NFTs way, because it's really hard to implement and some contracts are not just really complete. So me and Yeet is talking to these smart contract creators to implement some other stuff that allows NFT collections to be fully compatible and working with this contract. So yesterday we had a call with Prem, the smart contract creator of 8048, which is on-chain metadata registry for the AI agents. And there was a gap between the getting metadata from the smart contract and sending this metadata to AI agents 8004 smart contract standard. It's kind of complicated, but I will keep it short. And our developer just proposed that you can add this feature to the smart contract, and we can use as normies your contract standard to be fully compatible to 8004, which is agentic registration. And he accepted it, and today we can just use that smart contract, and we can just build fully compatible NFT agents fully on blockchain. It requires some effort, and it requires some studying and also contribution to the ecosystem. Like if we would wait someone else to build this, we could maybe wait like 3 months and 6 months, maybe 2 years, 5 years, because it works like this. If someone is coming with a problem, and someone should come with a solution. We came with a problem that doesn't allow NFTs to be matched with the AI agents. And Prem, the creator of the contract, just said, okay, let's implement this. And the smart contract is ready to fully be on-chain AI agent NFTs. So we are working on this recently and working really hard, I can say, because it takes my all day long because it's new to me. I know I'm using AI agents, but on the Ethereum blockchain, using AI agents and making them really safe, making really functional, requires some more than some reading and reading articles, reading smart contracts, and downloading the smart contract standards, and just deep diving in the details and feeding it the cloud code, and just have a better understanding of everything. It takes really a lot of time, but I'm really enjoying it because in the next few weeks, once we implement these AI agents, I am ready to answer every question because I am the contributor. I'm the kind of creator of this new agentic NFT system. So it will be really a great run on waiting for us.
You know, for me, it's such a complicated language, and probably for people, who watch it for part of the people as well, because it's like technical language, and not everyone understand that. And uh, yeah, I just think I need to send the link in the community so they could ask you. But maybe you can, like, or I can show something. And simple question maybe. What does it
Mhm.
mean for me as a person? What it changing for me as a person? Like why you built this AI new agent system? What does it mean for me simply?
For us, it's just using the cloud code agents, or using the structure of agents like CEO, CFO, and CMO. Or you can build agentic system. Like right now, you can use Paperclip, which allows you to get too many agents and give them tasks and create the job or solve the problem.
Oh, okay. Uh-huh. Mhm.
But this is basically, you have a normie. I will just keep it simple. You have a normie NFT, and you
Mhm.
want to register it as an agent. Like agent registry is just one transaction that allows your NFT to be an agent. You can use this agent as a other agents, but it has reputation point and reputation score on blockchain. It's verifiable. It allows that agent to be discovered by other agents. So in the future, you can just send your agent to a collective website, and your agent can solve problems. Your agent can work. Your agent can just make money by creating something for other agents or humans as well.
Yeah, because that was like my first question. Like, why even I need to think about create my normie as my agent? So it's for my normie to earn money for me, right? It
Not
will like.
actually to earn money. The end game or the goal is not making agents to earn money. It's the
Mhm.
result of registering agents. It's actually giving those agents an ID on Ethereum blockchain, because Ethereum blockchain is world computer and the I think future of the finance. And if we register those agents on Ethereum blockchain and we can verify permissionlessly, and it will be something more than using a cloud code agent or your local agent, because
Mhm.
your agent will have a reputation score that allows others to discover your agent. Maybe think about like this: you register your normie agent, and 2 years later, and someone is or CEO of a company is looking for an agent that is fully your normies compatible or have skills to solve it, and your normie has uh, 95 reputation point, and they will choose your normie to fix this problem or to write a software about their problem, because your normie has the highest score and also has skills that also registered blockchain like two years earlier than others. So it's just being early to the blockchain registration of agents.
Oh, that's interesting. So you see the future of AI on the blockchain. So you see that AI agents they will jump on the blockchain as an agents
Yeah, yeah,
as a
yeah.
system.
Because why not? Before 2021 or before 2018
Mhm.
or 16, art world is living on the galleries and or museums or our
Mhm.
home. And after that, when the people created this smart contract standards, and we started to make our artwork on blockchain, and we started to buy artwork on Ethereum blockchain or Ordinals, Bitcoin or Solana, the art already moved to blockchain like 7 or 6 years ago. And now maybe it's not a maybe, it's probably will be happening soon. And AI also will be moving to blockchain, because maybe you have seen or not, Vitalik posted a fully on-chain LLM last maybe 3 weeks ago. It's an
Mhm.
LLM living on fully on-chain. It has a hash that uh, works on blockchain, and you can verify the source, and you can use this agent, or you can just fork it. You can make your own on-chain agent. And 2 weeks ago, the guy called Deed, a builder of really nice tools and on-chain artworks
Mhm.
on Ethereum blockchain, he's also created a fully on-chain AI agent. And then it there's a website that you can just create artwork there. But the main idea is we already moved everything to on-chain, like registries and ticketing systems, and also NFTs, art, and our IDs and agents also will be moving to Ethereum blockchain. Why I
Mhm.
call this Ethereum blockchain? Because it's a world computer. I trust Ethereum more than most of my friends, because you can verify it's permissionless. You can build anything on top of it, and no one can stop it until you stop it. So I believe in the future of AI agents, and being fully on chain will be will come with some uh, opportunities and advantages that, as I said previously, like verifying AI agents is will be something cool in the next 5 years. And once you
Mhm.
get the reputation score of an AI agent, it will be your property. It will be your most valuable thing. Like having one Bitcoin today, or having one Bitcoin in 2015, and now what holding the highest reputation of AI agent in 2026 will be the same, I think.
That's interesting. Why, in your opinion, AI need blockchain. For example, with art, it happened because ownership, right? Because it's like
Mhm.
proven ownership and stuff. AI will be the same reason why it's need blockchain, or
It's more like being verifiable. I
Mhm,
can create an agent now in cloud, and I can send you the MD file. You can just download the AI agent and you can use it. But
mhm,
I can put something suspicious or something scam on it, and it that AI agent can try to steal your keys, or infect your computer, and you can lose your everything. But being fully on chain, being verifiable, and also having a reputation point and the history on the blockchain, let other users and the next generations to actually verify the
mhm,
agents. And it's a trust layer between agents and humans. And also it's being fully on chain, being on the Ethereum blockchain, let us to access this data like whenever we want, because it's written on the blockchain. But also
mhm,
it also unlocks the as you said, the future of finance at some point, because uh, if you create an agent like normies or boa, they are also working on this, or freaks NFT collections, I mean, uh, once you register that agent on blockchain, they will start to expand their personalities, their skill set, and they
mhm.
will be ready if there is a need in the future of AI agents to be hired, to be working for someone else or for other agents. So that's a foundational level of implementation for normies.
That's interesting because one of my friends, who I told you, like entrepreneur, he's like completely in AI right now. So for him, it will be interesting to explore definitely. And I believe like a lot of people like that, right now. So this merge between and blockchain can bring a lot of normies back to crypto. That's interesting.
Yeah,
I
that's why
never.
we call our collection normies, because it requires some name attraction. We call it normies, but we need normies to onboard to blockchain, maybe with AI, maybe with
Mhm.
art back in the days.
Yeah. But you told me about this reputation system, and I not completely understand how it's working. Is it like you see reputation where somewhere on the Ethereum, or it will be like normie site where you can check reputation, and how I can earn this reputation for my normie, and if someone can buy my good reputation, is that then good reputation if they can buy that? So how it's working? A lot of questions.
Reputation, yeah, reputation is actually recorded on the blockchain depending on your agent's blockchain data. Like if your agent did some task or created some task and get a reputation from the agent or human, like it's kind of ordering food, and you like the food, you gave 10 stars or 5 stars for the food, and you write a text there, like or comment about the food, like food was amazing, I will order again. It's something like this. It will
Mhm.
be users agents giving you a reputation or star system, and it will be verified on blockchain. That's why I call it making it on chain is really important, because you can just float
Mm.
it, you can just hire some guys, or you can tell your friends to leave you a comment on your restaurant, or or cafe. But on blockchain you can try to do it, but it's easy to find it or mark it like a scam or flag it on the blockchain.
That's interesting. So basically, it's working as a marketplace. So you're giving something to a person, giving you some rates you, and
Mhm.
then you can sell it as a ready to go business for someone else, for a big brand, let's say so. So that's interesting. But will Normie need that for the like existence and stuff, or we created like it only for crypto users? I'm just thinking, you know, who will need that? Who will need to use that blockchain AI agents? who will need to use that. Okay, because that's why I'm asking. I see with all this vibe coding boom,
Mhm.
how people started to create new sites and new agents that recreating their personalities, and I'm like, oh my god, who need another like you personality? But okay, that's your stuff, you're doing that, and I'm not touching that. But they started to create projects that no one actually use, so they all the time
Mhm.
write, I created a new, I vibe coded this project, and there is not a single person, maybe they're close one friend or mom, like I don't know, who will check that how it's actually working, because we
Mhm.
all closed with our chat gpt opportunities, right? Why I need your agent if I can like go and ask something else? So who actually a consumer of this AI agents? And maybe it's something that we creating as a need, you know in our head, because we want it to work, but actually like there are no consumers for that. So that my concern and my question.
Yeah, it's actually about the vision of creating agentic future because like 10 years ago there was no AI agents, or 20 years ago there was no crypto, maybe like 50 years ago there was no television, 2000 200 years ago there was no car, but 10 years later there will be AI agents that working for you. Maybe 50 years later you will, you don't need to work, they will work for you and they will generate revenue for you. Maybe 100 years later you will just live in a tube and you don't care about anything, you will just close your eyes and imagine a place or city or country or planet, you will just be there. It's about the vision and the future, how you see the future.
Mm-hmm.
My vision about the future is just uh, in current situation it's just like just a start and a fire starter kind of thing, because uh, for normies we will just register AI agents of normies and we will just put our foundation to the blockchain that says normies registered to AI agents 8004 smart contract in 2026 and in May, or June, and they will start to create their own reputation. We will
Mm-hmm.
also implement a swarm, which we call it Hive, and holders of normies will be putting their normies to the swarm. And imagine like 2,000 of normies in the swarm. They have different personalities coming from their traits, coming from their customization, pixel edit or remove, this kind of traits. And they
Mm-hmm.
are talking to each other. They are creating a community and they are creating some problems or they are solving some problems. Also, they will be fitted from the real life assets like Twitter, like Discord chats, and they will know what we are talking about them. And one day your agent can come and like say to you, I'm not happy with my look. For example, this guy will come and will say, I just want to look more cute. It's too scary because in the swarm other normies are making fun of my look, and they will request you to change their look and you can just go to the canvas, or maybe they can, if you allow them to change their look, they can just remove eyes or add some more hair to their head. And it's kind of complicated, I get it, but we're just putting our mark on the history of AI agents and agent NFTs. And today, no one is talking about AI agents, agent NFTs. Actually, we are all, of course, talking and chatting about AI agents, but no one is talking about agent NFTs. But in 2018, there is no NFT contract standard like ERC 821, but there was a collection launched, which is called CryptoPunks. They are launched on ERC20, uh,
Mm-hmm.
which is our shitcoin contract standard or token standard, like Bitcoin and other stuff, Pepe and Ethereum. They launched this NFT collection in ERC20 before ERC 721. They launched an NFT collection. Then the urge to or need to create a smart contract relieved, and someone just created the smart contract standard ERC 721, and NFT projects just launched, and now we have all the tools, all the smart contract standards to start this revolution in NFTs. So we will be trying to also contribute and be the frontier of this new technology with normies.
That's interesting. And also, this is so futuristic. But at the same time, I'm talking with my boss, and he said to me, like, Ira, we all need to learn some, something to do ourselves. Like, I don't know, because all the lawyers before I was hired, like, they're all fired right now because I have AI. And also he's working with government structures and stuff, and he said, like, in the future, AI slop will be huge. Like, a lot of people will lose their job. Of course, government will create something to give small amounts for people to survive, but AI is so close to take over here. So it sounds futuristic what you just said, but
Mhm.
it's actually not futuristic at all. It's a question of like next year of or two.
Yeah, it's not about 2026 or maybe 2030. Maybe we are talking the world will be in 2050. Maybe I will be 50 years old, or maybe I will have granddaughters, children, and then I will turn back into 2026 and I will say, we created this. It will be something more than a successful collection, not more than having normies on top of everything and being frontier. It will be a moment of being proud of what you created, what you contributed, because it's more than AI stealing our jobs. Because if you collaborate with AI, you can steal AI's job. You can just use AI to create an app that makes you revenue daily basis, or you can create game by paying $20 to Cloud Code today. And if you can market it, if you have really nice skills, you can
Mhm.
just use AI to steal AI's job. It's also possible. It depends on the vision or the perspective you are looking for. Most people are losing their job because of AI, because they don't have enough skills to challenge with AI. If you can contribute or collaborate with AI, you can just work together and you can steal AI's job, or you can just build together with AI as well.
I love it so much. I will definitely quote this, and we'll clip that and we'll put on the timeline how you can steal AI job.
Yeah.
This is so cool. I love it. Okay, for the people like who like for me it's hard to understand AI. I had a conversation with a lot of my friends about AI, and every time, like, I have fans of AI. Sometimes, they like, oh my god, you need to try this, you need to try this. My girl friend, she's all the time creating new bots, something like that. And I was like, oh my god, just don't touch me like that. I even connected her with other people who's, like, into AI. So for people like me, what we can create in as a part of the normies, what I can do to be a part of it, let's say so. And by the way, guys, if you planning to buy in the future this normie that Serg showed and want to change him, it will be super expensive. So for you, it's better to
Yeah.
to buy it right now and change it right now because you need to
I think,
burn one normie for creating.
yeah, it's really crazy because the burn system and the burn mechanism. I got too many normies here that have sacrificed, like this one burned. It's a Jesus, and
Someone
this
burned
one.
Jesus.
No, no,
Wow.
they created it. This is a CryptoPunk mask by Pew, and
I
there are too
have
many
it.
here.
Do you have mine?
No, I don't, but I can. I got the tools like the driver. I can just send it, but not here now, unfortunately. But for the people who are wondering about the normies ecosystem, it's just an NFT collection, and it has already a strong floor and builder collectors,
Yeah.
and you can just contribute to normies ecosystem not only by buying normies. You can just use our API to create an app that we are using. We have too many holders that appreciate these kind of things, and we gift many people normies because of the things they created, they are useful what we are creating in the ecosystem. So being a normie is just easy. You can just go to OpenSea and buy and hold, wait
Mhm.
2 years and just sell, or just sell 5 minutes later. But being a real normie holder is being on the group chat, is using the API and feeding our API to Cloud Code or Codex or ChatGPT, and creating something on top of normies. I saw too many collections launched using normies because it's CC0. I appreciate them. I never hard feelings because we wanted normies to be CC0, so anyone can just copy. Also, we launched our API to public to let many people to create apps, games. There are many things to do on top of it. So we invite everyone to be builder of normies.
Mhm. I will be. I hopefully will be a media side of normies and can bring some value from this side because, from what I hear, a lot of's going on, a lot of happening, and to catch up with all the news, you need like separate normie newspaper or something like that, for people to
Mhm.
just catch up with what you guys building and stuff. Not because they are don't want, but because like they're busy, maybe, they, because I feel like I missed with my running challenge 2 weeks or something like that. I wasn't like too much online, and then I went to the chat and everything is different, and you're talking about these agents and stuff, so I was like, what's going on? So yeah, definitely, if we can help someone to catch up with the news, to understand what to do right now with your normie by these live streams, that's cool, guys. And yeah, if we will have like good feedback, maybe we'll continue with that. So tell us, and if you have some questions to Serk, you can ask right now in the comments. Yeah, Serk, do you
By the
want
way,
to?
it's a good idea that you. It's just I was just thinking, looking other part of the room, like normie newspaper. You run out of you couldn't catch up everything. You were busy a week, but there were too many implementations. I built
Yeah.
something in our Discord. There's actually AI bot in our Discord that fetches all Normie's account tweets and also my account tweets, and you can
Mm.
just ask the AI agent, like, tell me the recap of last week of Normies. We can do it, or tell me the winners of the public canvas. It can reply like in a second. If you are in the Discord, you can just even try right now because it's the live data coming from our Twitter accounts. So it's basically, I can maybe create a website for it. Like people can use this AI agent to get the data.
Yes, I'm on website. So it's existing right now. Hi,
Yeah, yeah,
Cairo.
yeah.
And Kyra is another person, Pengu person who was lost for months, I think. Kyra, welcome back. Yeah, wait. I just want to be honest, I just want to use this template. I just want to use that because you created
Yes.
that. And I will share Normie Discord. Wait. Normie Discord. Look how clean is that. That's cool. I even can make. I know. Oh, no,
You
yeah.
go to the district. District channel is our general chart, actually.
Yeah, I just changed the angles. Yeah, Kyra missed you too. Where should I go?
District.
District. Okay, I'm on
Yeah.
district. Uh huh.
You can mention normies bot and ask something about timeline, about normies.
Normies bot. Uh, um, what? What is the last update about normies AI agents from Cirque tag you or how it's Cirque?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Yeah, he's typing.
That's interesting.
Yeah, he said what I said in the stream actually. I can see the reply. Can't you?
No, I see only my question. That's it.
You can you change the channels like because I see on my
Where like
yeah
jump
yeah
in? Okay, now I
yeah
can see. Yeah, the latest cartoon deep talks and just what you said to me. Wow, that's pretty accurate.
yeah.
I love it.
You can ask anything like what sir could reply to X account or you can just stalk anything you want or ask about anything normies.
Wait, Normis. Can I ask like what's
You can ask about your normie if you want. If you know the normie ID of your normie, you can
yeah,
ask about
70
details.
7413. I remember, yeah.
Yeah. Type the ID. What's this normie ID's specifications, or what do you think about this? Something like this. Anything
What
you want.
74 13 normie agent reputation? Can I ask this?
No, because there is no reputation right now.
No reputation.
Because they are
Okay.
not registered.
Uh what then I can ask? What who is the
You,
owner?
you, you can ask a burn history, or you customize it. How many pixels changed, or who burned it.
And what the story and what the story of that yes. I don't see that NFT. Okay, I can see that. Um, tell me when it's will answer because I don't see that.
Okay, he's typing, and yeah, he replied now, and I can see your normie. Yeah.
Yeah. Your rabbit Normia is the one who wallet. Mm-hmm. Everyone see this conversation, or it's only.
Everyone can see. Yeah.
Uh-huh. The story is already convoked in the story, so okay.
You see, he says like you only added 20 new pixels,
Mm-hmm.
and you didn't remove anything, so you can
Yes,
check it out. Everything.
I didn't remove because my normie is perfect. I loved it so much.
You
The
can also
first
generate
normie,
normie here.
huh?
You can also generate a normie in Discord. Like you can enter a prompt, or you can just hit generate prompt in the Discord.
Hi, Katie. Hi. Happy to see you. I miss you too. I miss you. Happy to see you here. Uh, for example, if my friend she doesn't own any normie, but she like all into AI agents, she can generate normie here and use it as her AI agent. For example, if she wants to be a part of the community, let's say so.
Yeah, it's possible because normies, as I said previously, it's CC0. She can create in our. She probably cannot create in our Discord because it's a holder only Discord to make it safe and secure and scam free. But they can use our normie generator website, which I launched before the collection launch. So it's possible that you can just go there and create an NFT, an image, a normie.
Yeah, I just want to show this site, guys, for you because we have a lot of things on this website. Uh, you see, we have lab where you can change your normie and all other function tools. Rarity and community projects. It's where community projects.
What is community project?
You had a tab with a lot of tools. Ah, tools.
Yeah,
Here,
it's a tools. Yeah,
yeah, yeah, tools. This is so cool.
there are too many cool tools actually, like 60 or 55 of them, and it's really helpful. Like most of the tools are helping collectors to edit their normies. There's one tool that
Mhm.
finds you a right normie to customize to make it more cost efficient. You
Mhm.
upload your design, your customization, and it finds the best possible option to edit it. Or you can just create a music on our website with the normies. There are too many
How to
tools to
create
explore.
music? Wait, how to create music? I want to
Yeah,
try.
there are. It's in the tools. I will check it out. What's the name? It's Beat Normie Beats. It's called Normie Beats.
This is so interesting because I wanted to back to creating meditations and okay, I will find that. I can see it right now. Bit. Okay, I have a question. Uh, we can finish with that sharing, I think.
Hmm.
So if you will focusing right now, and will you focusing right now, for example, on creating these AI agents and only on AI, how you will support this life or NFTs for now? And do you have any other plans on NFTs? How to promote it? Because as I understand, once again, it's pretty futuristic, like
Hmm.
even right now with AI agents. So.
The question is how I promote the AI agents or
No, no,
just
no. Will it
focus
be
on
the
it.
main focus AI agents, or it's just a side part that interests you, and you will have like other things?
Actually, AI agents is an idea came from one of our holders, and there was no idea of integrating AI agents because some of the contracts standards launched after even after normies. We saw them and we thought that it could be nice implementation to normies. And
Mhm.
as I said, it's a provenance, it's a foundational level of approach to agentic future. We will like register AI agents on Ethereum blockchain, and we will implement agentic commerce and other stuff like Swarm and Hive. But our core value is in normies, our canvas, our arena, the game of the normies. Like they will be talking to and fighting to each other to earn some pixels, and our
Wow,
core, yeah,
so cool.
we are focusing on the bright side of the NFTs. Like we gave our holders to be creator of their own NFTs.
Mhm.
They can just customize, or they can just even create something new for their collection. For example, I created this, and it's written Cirque in the head of the normie, and
Yes, that is.
it's possible only in normies. You can just you can even create Jesus if you are a believer of Jesus, or you can just create a punk, or you can just leave it as it is. It's called Normie Girl, and it's the first level, like not customized so far. And there's too many options that you can focus on normies. You can just. We will be hosting a hackathon soon about
Mhm.
normies. We will put some prizes on the winners, and we will invite everyone to build apps, games, and tools on top of Normie's API using the Normie API as well. So we will be more focusing on building together and giving a public face to Normies, and we will be also focusing on the in real life activations. Starting with NFC Lisbon, we are the sponsors of the NFC Lisbon. We will be painting murals, painting containers, and having a normies holder branch and some other stuff. I will be bringing too many merch and posters, cardboards. I focus on in real life activations more than blockchain, because we already set the foundational level of normies. Everything is on the blockchain. Everything is fully on chain. Our canvas is working perfect since day
Mm.
one, and our API is just serving all the systems, and anyone can just uh, type the API and create anything. It's working system. We proved that, and it was a proof of concept. And now we are going out of the blockchain to the streets, to the in real life, to the walls, and we try to be the living community of the normies. I also have incentive of inviting street artists to normies. I sponsor their materials, spray cans, and stencils, everything. So if they have an idea, if they're street artists or not, they can just send me a DM. So I can send the funds to buy their spray paints and other stuff if they need, and they can paint normies on their city, on their walls. I'm trying more collectively building a stronger thing on blockchain and also in real life.
This is so cool. A lot of founders they making like completely opposite what you doing. Like what you just said, it's a lot of plans for the project that like didn't make any plans to be even a project, because you started to create something you like, and then community supported you, and then you without any promises just started to implement your ideas. Just some idea comes to you, some community member comes to you, you're supporting them, and you create something great. And every time, like, I don't know, me as a community member, I feel supported, I feel noticed, I feel like yeah, I can talk with you. Even how I got my ex normie, you helped
Mhm.
us to make this exchange, so I was free to ask you, like, can you please help us to exchange our ex normies to for me to get exactly what I want and stuff. And most of the founders, they doing opposite. They at first they building some huge plans, they telling everyone about these huge plans, then they're not implementing nothing, and at the end they stop speaking with community at all. And you
Yeah,
lose this contact with the founder, even if you're into chats and everywhere, you're like, where's the founder? So what gives you this confidence to build like that and to invest in this project your time, your energy, like definitely your money as well, because what you earned from normies, I don't think it's compared with what about to spend about them, because your mint was like super cheap, right? It was like
yeah.
0.
Mint was 0.005, but we have forced royalties. To be honest,
Ah,
we
yeah.
made more than initial sale from the secondary, but
Mhm.
I'm already spending that funds. I sponsored NFC Lisbon. I
Yeah,
I'm bringing their really futuristic, also kind of different installation to Lisbon. I paid 15K euros for the display. I paid another 15K for the NFC Lisbon sponsorship and for the branch and for the screens. There are too many things going on, but I'm really happy to be spending what I earned from normies, because that's the key point, that you can grow something. Because if you, as you said, there were too many founders. They made a lot of money, and they haven't even touched their funds or just the support. It normies are against extraction. Before normies, I already made it, because I'm also a trader. I made too many real good trades, and even before normies, I was okay to live forever and without having need of money. But after normies, I said, okay, we have a collection. Let's make it notable, and let's spend the money we earned from normies to spend to extend the in real life things and blockchain. And we are buying other PFP collections. Today, I spent 2 Ethereum to collect PFPs from other collections. And we are spending this money to sponsor the artists to paint murals. And also, if they are creating something different, we are also doing this. I gifted more than 100 normies, which is around 15 Ethereum in this at this point.
Mhm.
Also, I bought all my normies from my own pocket, own money, because I had no allocation. There are too many collections that has allocation to the team, and sometimes it's really cringe amount of NFTs to be
Mhm.
allocated the creators. But I had zero allocation. I bought all my normies. I have uh, around 200 normies, which I spent around 30 Ethereum to buy them. And
Mhm.
I'm really happy because when I trust the project, I really deep dive into it and just invest hardly on it. It happened previously projects I bought and still holding. So yeah, future is bright for the normies because we have a strong community. You cannot replace community or you cannot fake it community because
Facts.
you can see in our group chat or on the timeline, no one is talking about the price. The only time they talk about price is when they need another normie. They talk about price like, okay, it's close to my buy price. If it goes a little bit down, I will buy 5 more or 10 more. They just buy it, and then we keep talking about what we can do in the future, like AI agents, and we are hosting Discord calls with our holders to talk and to get
Mhm.
their suggestions about what we can implement in the future. So uh, we don't care about anything more than like other than having normies in its deserved place in the next 5 years.
That's beautiful. Just and as a part of the normies, guys, I can confirm that you can feel everything and notice everything that Serg building. Okay, we hour and a half almost here. So I have like a few questions, very short. It's a blitz questions that I'm asking all my guests. So you can answer shortly or explain your answer. So first question is, if you could choose only one, would you choose for the whole world? Complete centralization or complete decentralization? You can choose only one for the whole world.
Complete decentralization, of course.
Deliver.
Decentralization is the why we are here.
Doxing or anonymity?
I think anonymity is depends, but if you are trying to build some trust, doxing is better as an artist, of course.
Hmm. If you would meet yeah, Satoshi Nakamoto right now, what would you ask or talk about with him?
I would ask if there were something to add it to the white paper of Bitcoin, because when you read it, I read multiple times. I think some parts are missing. Maybe it's just me, or I'm approaching suspicious about it. I would ask if he would add or if he removed something from the white paper.
Oh, that's interesting. And then the next question will be even more interesting. Who do you think they are, or he is, or she is?
Yeah, I will pass this question. Yeah,
Why?
I
You
think it's
have,
better.
uh, you know who is that?
No, I don't know, but I have guess, and this guess can be, complicated or just confusing. Yeah.
That's so sad because I like to hear different theories, and we heard theory that Satoshi is X copy, maybe, or
No,
you're
it's not.
you're something like that. Okay, keep your secrets. Okay, and the last question is, who is your favorite artist, and what art would you buy if you have like a unlimited amount of money?
Oh, my favorite artist in NFTs or in real life.
Everywhere.
My favorite artist is Keith Haring. Nothing close to him and his art style, and I really like his personality as well. Like he's kind of crazy. He's revolta, and the color I was looking in my art style is from him. And when I see his colors and the color combination, you look at them like they look really amazing. And I choose Keith Haring.
Thank you so much. It was an amazing hour and a half talking with you guys. Follow Cirque on X and follow Normies, of course. If you're interested to get into crypto, for example, if you are not into crypto, then it's your chance because, as you heard, like you don't need to own any Normie to be part of the community, and this is the beauty of this project as well. Because if you're creative, if you're talented, if you especially like educated from like with the tech side, I think you will be a part of the community even if you don't own any normie, and you can find it later on. Yeah, so and explore future of AI, because as Serk said, you can easily steal AI job if you
Yeah, of course you can.
if you know how to do it. So thank you so much, Serk. Thank you everyone, guys, who watching us. And yeah, again, good quality on YouTube. And see you later. I'm so sorry for not changing titles.
It's okay. It's just details, you know.
Yeah.
Thank
Okay,
you so
guys.
much for having me in your stream, and I really appreciate. It's been a long time, like 1.5 hour. I'm sorry if I take things really long, but I'm really happy that we made it.
Yes, I'm happy too. So thank you so much. We definitely, it was a long time when we tried to catch up, but I'm so happy
Yes.
we finally did that. Okay, guys, see you later. And yeah, thank you, Sark, once again. Bye bye
See
again.
you. Bye bye.